I was recently in a conversation with a ministry leader, and we were talking about how people fight against change. They will buck and they will dig down deep, fighting you tooth and nail to not do things different. They will fight against any type of authority that tries to shift them in a different direction. They really just don't want to move forward. They are common for saying, when we're going to go back to doing it? It worked back then. And the crazy thing is, it wasn't working. It really was not working. And because you keep trying to do the same thing over and over again, but declaring there's going to be change, yeah, that is the definition of insanity. It really is, which is what? Doing things the same way, hoping for a different result. It don't work that way. So if you are over a group or organization or a church and you guys are sitting around talking about, oh yeah, we're going to go back to doing it, you are leading ghosts. That's what you're doing. You are leading ghosts from the past who are trying to go back to the past. They are living in things that have died and have gone away, but they're not willing to accept it. So they are just ghosts floating around this world, hoping things get better. And every time y'all come together, you guys are sitting in a graveyard and you are officiating a full funeral service, because at some point it's eventually going to die. That thing that you're leading, you're doing, it's not going to keep surviving. It's going to keep dwindling smaller and smaller and smaller. And you can't keep pointing your fingers talking about people don't care. They don't want to get plugged in. Yes, they do. They just don't want to get plugged into that because they see that it's obsolete and it's not going anywhere. Stop being afraid of change. That's what it's all about. You don't want to change. You want to fight against it. But the truth is, change is going to happen. It's going to happen anyway. So figure out how to pivot, how to adjust, how not to be afraid of what you don't know. Because once upon a time, whatever it is that you do know, you didn't know it. But at some point, you learned it. So make room for the opportunities to do better, to grow, to expand, to become better than you were before. But if not, you can continue to lead ghosts, live in the past, come to the graveyard every time y'all meet, and continue to hold funeral services for something that is surely going to die.